Hey everyone, welcome back to the Sunny Side. I'm Sunny, and these horoscopes right here, right now, are specifically for Taurus for the month of June 2018. I hope everyone's having an absolutely wonderful month. Just want to remind everyone that I am a professional astrologer. I do write the horoscopes for some of the newspapers up here in Canada. And if you like a personal reading, just check it out. The information for that's in the description box below. In addition to all of that, we have a ton of mini astrology readings every morning here on the channel when I read you the horoscopes. And every night we have live tarot readings if you're into that. Anyways, that's the action. Let's get down to the horoscopes, Taurus. All right, here we go. First up, the month is going to open up a little before the month. The energy of the month is going to happen on the 29th. And that means we're going to have a full moon in Sagittarius on the 29th. And on the channel here, we're probably going to have do some kind of full moon spell. We do a couple of spells, new moon spells and full moon spells, depending on what's going on in the energy and what's happening for everybody. Anyways, for Taurus, it's going to be in your astro sector of joint finances. I'm just kicking things up a notch. So, for example, this is the astro sector of the people you hang out with regularly, on a daily basis, so to speak. So if you're in a committed relationship, that would be someone here. If it's someone you work with, it's right here. These are your peeps. These are your homies. You know, these are your romantic liaisons, people you're dating and having fun with, and this is your bigger and broader social network. But this right here, this is what you do every day. These are the people you see every day, and this astro sector is the result of stuff that you do with these people. So, and the full moon is going to shine on that kind of stuff. And wherever there's a full moon, stuff is uncovered about you. So, let's say this is your astro. So this is your astro sector of people you hang out with every day. So if you get divorced, then something is going to happen here. This is alimony, the results of what happens here. If you get married, this is like moving in together and doing some kind of stuff. Maybe you start a business. That's this kind of thing. It's also your sexuality. If you start dating somebody, if you're intimate with someone, then this is your sexuality. So the full moon, Taurus, is going to highlight something that's going on with you and your everyday people. So it's your sex life is on display, and your joint finances are on display, and anything that involves relationships being taken to the next level. So if you're not interested in all of that, your dirty laundry shining for the world to see, Taurus, then you better, batten down the hatches. But before we move on, it's the moon. It means something is going to be uncovered. It's not like Venus, which is attraction. It's something is going to be uncovered. All right, so that's the major heads up. In addition to all of that, Taurus is going to have to watch themselves for the entire month for stuff that's going to happen at work. Now, Mars here is going to cause problems. It's going to go back and forth across the top of the chart for a little while. This is higher learning and education, and you just came out of some kind of drama with this. So with Taurus, someone at a distance was causing you drama, or something at school was causing you drama, or some kind of religious thing, or some kind of spirituality, or some kind of big picture was happening, or there's something about the Taurus wants to do and they're being controlled by someone or something right now. And so Mars is going to dance back and forth here for the next little while, and it's going to be a real pain in the butt. Right now, this month, it's going to be over here. And in this month, this is your career, Taurus, so you're going to have to watch out for problems in your career. You're going to have to watch out with people fighting you at work, backstabbing going on at work, people gossiping about you, the whole kind of deal happening at work. And this means restrictions. So you're probably not going to get a chance to travel as much as you would because you're going to be spending a lot of time putting effort into the office, which is what's going on. Or your public image. It depends what you're doing these days. On top of all of that, attraction is happening down here. So this is Taurus. Transportation is going to be nice and easy. You're not going to have to wait for the bus, which is great. Thanks, Sonny. You're not going to have to wait for the bus. Okay, whatever, Sonny. Okay. But that's the deal that's going on with Taurus. No waiting for the bus. You might buy a new cell phone or a new computer. That's pretty good news. This is a good time to do that if you're a Taurus. And that's the heads up with that. The spotlight for most of the month is going to be on Taurus's finances. Taurus is looking to see how much money they made recently, and that's just what's going on. But it's not just you, Taurus. Everybody's looking to see how much money you made recently, and that might be a problem that's going on at work. I know this is a blue line, and in astrology, on this particular chart anyways, blue lines usually mean good, but in this situation, it means, like, on one hand, a lot of effort. You putting a lot of effort into your career is going to get you paid. All right, so keep that in mind. If you work, so Taurus, if you work extra hours this month, you'll make extra money. But at the same time, people are going to see you working extra hours, and they're going to see you making extra money. So a little bit of good, a little bit of what the, you just got to watch out how it plays out. But that's how it's going to happen. But that's how it's going to happen. So like Taurus, that's what you got to watch out for. But that's what's going on. All right, you were thinking about yourself, but soon you're going to be thinking about your money. This is a financial month for Taurus, and so the spotlight's on Tauruses and okay. So the effort is going into work, but the spotlight is on Taurus and finances. But attraction, Taurus, you're spending your money on cars and computers. All right, next, there's not really a lot happening this month. I mean, on the first, we're going to have this nice flowing grand trine here, which is, nice, flowing, easy breezy energy. And for Taurus, it's communications, and it's, flowing into their astral sector of partnerships, and it's their friends. So for Taurus, you should have, at the beginning of the month should kick off with you doing, something really nice with the people you hang out with every day. Something about your friends is really cool, and something about communications. So Taurus, it's the beginning of June. You're probably going to go for barbecues and drinks and hang out with people, and you're going to have a social time, and it's going to be pretty good. Then we cruise along to the 13th. I'm telling you, there's not a lot of crazy stuff happening this month. There was a lot of stuff happening before, but this month is okay. Right around the 13th, we're going to have a new moon, and it's going to be right here in Gemini. And for Taurus, that means something new is going to happen to your finances. So maybe a new source of income. I don't think you're going to get a new job. You might lose your job, just letting you know, Taurus. Watch out, because there are problems at work. You're going to put extra effort in there, but there are going to be problems. But there's a new moon in finances, so something is going to happen. Maybe once again, you might start a new job. You might you might receive some money in the mail, and just keep your eyes open. New moon in there's a new beginning financially. In addition to all of that, Venus is going to pluck over into this astro sector right here. So for Taurus, starting around the 14th, okay, I'll move it forward a couple of days. For Taurus, on the 14th, you're going to start, for Taurus, you're going to get a break on the rent, and something good is going to happen at the home. So something good with your mom, something good with your family, something good at home. Like you might, again, a break on the rent. If you were selling a house, you might get a better than anticipated price. Checks might arrive in the mail, and it's a social time for Taurus. So it's a social time for Taurus. This triangle is going to last. So perhaps Taurus is going to, invite some people over for the barbecue. Just be social. Taurus is great at being social. So get out there and have fun. All right, next. On June 22nd, the sun is going to shift over to Cancer. And when that happens, the spotlight is suddenly going to leave Taurus's finances, right? You're going to end your financial cycle, and you're going to go into a communication cycle. So that means it's time to go shopping, right? Towards the end of the month, towards the end of June, see all this energy. You're probably not going to take a big vacation. You might want to, but you're probably not. And so, or it might have problems with the vacation. It might be more expensive than you thought, and you might not be able to get away from the office anyways. You're going to be busy when you go out. But towards the end of June, the spotlight's going to shift away from money, and it's going to get into communication. So you're going to spend a lot more time doing social media stuff, more time talking to everybody, more time, saying hello, which I guess is talking to everybody. And attraction is here. It's in your home. So if you're looking to buy a home, Taurus, then towards the end of June, you should start looking You know, the spotlight is saying that you're communicating and driving around a lot, spreading the word, whatever your word is, and your word should be all about moving and getting a new home. The only problem is you're not going to be moving really far, which is which Taurus probably wants to do. Taurus probably wants to book out of the action and get on with some kind of different landscape. But that's not necessarily going to happen right now. You might have to wait till next year, Taurus, before you can actually hit the boogie and amp-scrape to another scene. But for now, you might want to shift apartments, you know, and now is the time to look for it. Anyways, after all that action happens, the month is going to end with a full moon. Another full moon, Sunny. What's with all the full moons? Well, it's because they happen all the time. It's not a lot of astrological aspects happening this month. This should be a nice chill time because of all the stress that we went through in April and May. But on the 28th, we're going to have a full moon right here in Capricorn. And for Taurus, that full moon is going to be right on top of all of this BS that happened. So Taurus, all that nonsense that happened in May, at the end of April, beginning of May, that you're like, ugh, well, everybody's going to find out about it. And that's the action. It's not really the biggest deal because it's, you see, these planets aren't really that tight on each other anymore. So you don't really have to worry about it. Mars is going to be coming back this way. So your energy is going to be coming back. And in July, it's going to be a problem. But towards the end of June, it's going to be okay. June should be a pretty easy breezy month for most people. And it's just a matter of getting on with the getting on. So once again, let's start it off again. This is going to start with a full moon in joint finances, a full moon in relationships taken to the next level. Next, it's going to be an easy breezy social time for Taurus for almost the entire month. There's going to start off in a financial aspect. Everything, you're going to be spending a lot of time at work for the entire month. And for it's going to be majorly financial for the first half of the month. And then it's going to get into home kind of stuff for the second half of the month. And the month is going to end with you checking out all the nonsense that you went through, cleaning up your mess in the beginning of May. And that's the action, Taurus. If you'd like a personal reading, just check out the action in the description box below. Or by all means, please subscribe to the channel and check out one of our live streams. And that's the action. From TheSunnySide.net, I'm Sunny, wishing all Taurans the absolute best of a super beautiful month. And I'll see you guys soon.